Win like a monster with the new iSport sweat-proof athletes headphones. Available in-ear, on-ear, wired, and Bluetooth. Find your style at PLUGHITZLive.com/monster.
Hi, I'm Marissa with PLUGHITZ Live, part of the Tech Podcast Group. I'm here at Polaroid, and so.
Hi, you guys. What's up? Here at Polaroid, we are the new Hoop, the new wireless intelligent home camera. It actually looks like it might be a web camera, but it actually isn't. It's a secure camera.
So, Noel, what does this secure camera do?
A great thing, a couple of the great features that we have is not only is it a security camera, it also is a two-way audio that you're actually able to speak back and forth, and they're also able to speak with you as well. Another great thing about the camera itself, it's completely weatherproof, can withstand anything, and it even has night vision, indoor and outdoor. So it's another great thing about it. And we've designed an app to make it so that you can have as many cameras as you want all over the place. It could be a location in Miami, you could be in Vegas, you can be anywhere you are, and you're able to control it all from the app.
Wow, how many cameras can you put on it?
Literally as many as you want. A lot of people keep thinking that you can do just a few, but you can actually have as many as you want. Another great feature that we also do have with the app is, let's say you're at home and you're going out of town and you want someone to watch your place, but you don't want them to come over and you don't want them to see all of your cameras. We have a great share on the app that you're able to do. And on the app, when you share it, you're able to let them see just the private camera that you want them to see. So, you know, no one's going to see your bedroom or anything, but they can at least see the front yard or something like that.
That's great. And the two-way audio.
Yeah, the two-way audio, we have designed it so that you're able to speak back and forth, or let's say if FedEx come by and you want them to think that you are there and you might not be, you can actually just say, hey, leave the package there, or you can speak back and forth with them so they will think you are there. We also have a cool, it's not part of this package, but we have a cool another feature with it that it's the doorbell. You click the doorbell, turns on the camera as well. So that's another great thing. And the system is a learning algorithm system, so that being said, it's able not only to be motion detectable, but it's able to let you know if it's an animal, a person, or a car.
What?
Yeah, because a lot of the times what ends up happening is with these motion detectors, a bush can be going back and forth, and you don't want to have to see that every time, but you want to see if something came up to it. So it actually is able to decipher it. And let's say if you got your little animal at home, your little dog or cat, you're able to speak with them as well and just check on them. And also decipher which one's actually eating up your shoe.
There you go. That is a problem at home. So more about the connectivity. It's also an IoT, right?
Yes, and it can be designed with everything. So we're not trying to get you guys with every little device. You're able to pair up with anything. We're able to work with anything, Alexis, Echo, whichever one it may be. So you don't have to get a whole bunch of different systems again. We are able to put it together. It's going for a great price as well. No monthly services. It's a $179.99. You get a 10-foot cord for the AC, and you also get a battery pack. And the battery pack, what's special about it, it is 5 to 6 months. It will work without having to charge. So you're probably thinking, how long does it take to charge? Only 6 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, and it will let you, through the app, it will let you know 3 days ahead of time if you need to go ahead and get it charged up. So if you're out of town or something, you're able to get there sooner enough.
So mounting these cameras.
That's the great thing about this. We know a lot of times with these cameras, it takes a long time, or you have to hire someone. And most of the time, we don't have time for that, right? So a great thing we have about this, in about 30 seconds, you can mount it. It has 2 prongs, you'll push into the wall, and it clamps itself. No longer using tools or anything like that.
And you can do this all by yourself.
All by yourself, as simple as that. And also it's great for those higher areas. You're not gonna have to fall off a ladder or anything trying to get a tool up there. So it is designed to be quick and simple, 3 easy steps. Turn the camera on, download the app, and pair the camera, and you're set to go.
Wow, that is really simple. What about the view of the camera?
Okay, so the viewing is, like I always say, full out angle, 140 feet out. You're able to see all, but not only are you able to see outways, depth is amazing. You're able to see as far as you can. You guys can't see right now, but as we're standing here, you'd actually be able to see a good few feet behind as well. As same as the audio can kind of speak back and forth very well on that as well.
That is great. And the positioning of the camera.
Yeah, that's what we kind of try to do, is why we have the full angle. That way you can only need to have maybe one in each room or something. And keep in mind, each camera connects to itself. So that being said, instead of having to be like, let me look at the living room and let me look at the bedroom, if your kids went from the bedroom to the living room, it's going to be as in one event. So the cameras speak to each other, and they know.
Oh, that's great. And I've also heard that this app is a learning app.
Yeah, so it learns by your pattern, so it knows what you're doing. So it's already set up to be able to know probably what it would be like outdoors, knowing about leaves, or indoors. Shadows aren't going to get in the way. However, though, if you have a business or something that you still want to see people coming in and out, it learns that, and so it knows to pick that up as an event. So it just slowly learns your ways and your patterns.
Well, that's a great thing, and that the camera can be outdoors and indoors. Is there a difference?
The only difference is that the outdoor is weatherproof. So if you're in Minnesota and you get negative 32, or if you're in Miami, Florida, and it gets super hot, it's not going to matter about the humidity or how cold it is. It is able to withstand anything.
That's nice. Coming from Florida ourselves, we do that. Humidity is a problem sometimes.
That could be a very big issue, and you also don't want that coming down and not seeing it. A great thing with the camera and how it's designed, it is made so that the infrared can go straight through it. So there's no disturbance to that or anything.
That's great. And also hearing-wise, we did talk a little bit about the two-way audio, but we didn't talk about listening.
Yeah, you can hear. So I was able to check it out, and so unfortunately you guys can't see where we're at, but yeah, you would be able to hear feet, 10 feet, 15 feet. You were able to hear. I was able to hear from one booth to the other, so that you are able to go back and forth and hear very clearly back and forth. And we also do have, it's not part of the package, but we do have an extended router. So let's say that you have a gate that's way out there, or properties that are kind of going out there away from the wireless. That also will pick up for you, and so audio and everything's a lot easier.
And talking about the wireless, you just hook it up to a camera. How do you connect it?
It's a pair, just like a Bluetooth. Super quick. No more connecting of wires or anything. It's literally like a Bluetooth. When I say 3 easy steps, you literally turn the camera on, download the app, and pair it. It's that simple.
And getting the cameras down to recharge them.
Very simple, because it is that 2-prong. You pull it right off. But since the battery pack charge, that one you just mount right off and charge it in. You can kind of see right here, it's just a US little connector right here, and that would just connect for you.
That's great. Is there any other special features that you think should be mentioned?
Well, I also would like to mention a cool thing about it. Like I said about the whole animal and the difference, it also has it in the app that you're able to decipher. So you don't have to actually go through all your footage. You can just see the animal footage, people footage, or car footage.
So you can actually see when your dog is ripping up your couch. Will it alarm you when it does?
Yes, it does. The alerts pop up. That's the cool thing about the app. It has a design so that will just show all your events. So this way you don't have to go through hours of footage. It just shows you your events that you need. So if something did happen, I'd hope it wouldn't, but if something did, you're able to just pull that up and see right there, and it alerts yourself.
That's great, so you can just start yelling into the camera, Foofy, stop!
Yes, exactly. That's what's great about the live viewing, that you're able to turn it on and off. And keep in mind, too, with the charger, it may last longer than 6 months because it's not always going, only when motion detected needs it to go. So it only comes on when you need it, or if you're turning it on to make sure Poochie ain't doing nothing crazy.
Thank you so much. When do you think these will be out?
Well, we haven't set an exact date, but I hear rumors it's in spring, maybe April.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day.
For more continued coverage of CES 2017, go to PLUGHITZlive.com.